Hello guys. Now guys, I am picturing my modern bahay kubo. It is made of course cemented guys. The flooring is cemented. This is my farmhouse where I live here guys. And I'm picturing here how I develop this area now. It has been abandoned after 2021. So nobody lives here. Nobody lives in the cottage after December 19, 2021. So it was because at that time guys, my mother is living on this cottage, so then we decided to move her again to my house in Surigao City. It is very nice here guys because of course the environment guys. No hassle in the city, no karaoke on the night, so you can sleep here. And my neighbors is only one here, the house of my neighbor, around 25 meters, 20 meters. So this is how I develop guys so I picture now only my back side of my, you can see here. And that is my poultry house. This farm it is still not developed. Looking for finances on that. And guys, how I do the architecture of this area. Gardening. So still I am experimenting guys. So you can see here the eggplant. I able to plant 200, and putting now is 100 plants, and then I have this again with own my hands. This is how I make another house or trellis. We call this trellis for my string beans and others. Guys, this is an early Sunday morning, almost 7 o'clock now, and it's hot now. So my eggplant, my lot of development guys. See guys, these are my trellis guys. This I built alone using my Anyos coco lumber, and the bamboos I harvested in my farm, like the full bamboo guys. See, I put this like this, see? And this this green Anyos which I used to fence. This one I use this one, but this is Anyos now. So I use this for to put some clinging to cling because these are vines, these string beans. So you can see now next week I'll be having some products or producer. So still I am doing the gardening here, still not finished. So I have cucumber here, cucumber also a clinging vine. So I will that side guys, I will put the expansion of my ampalaya. Actually I'm planning guys this month I will build another one like this. I can use coco lumber, which is coco lumber, guys. So it is manageable. The cost of building by coco lumber on this house, this what we call the vine house, because I will plant all those vegetables that vines on these houses. So this is early Sunday morning, May 5. Yeah, May 5. So I'm finishing picking up eggplant produce, and happy, guys, this week that eggplant already produced 17 kilos, which is pesticide free, because I did not apply pesticides here. So you can see here I have this some insects, which is I try to eradicate, but leave it. I will show you, guys. These are it is very famous in the. I thought this is beneficial, guys, this insect, but it is really eating the leaves of my cucumber. I tried to pinch this one, see. I thought that is beneficial, guys, but still it will eat the leaves of I've observed its favorite is the leaves of cucumber, squash, and our melon leaves. There are a lot of insects I observe here. So now my string beans, guys, here I planted only. This is only for because I just started the gardening activities. Then I will go for the mass planting on this with this kind of houses. So now all these bamboos are my farm produce, guys. This is the full bamboo, and these are the Cordis lunas, and I have kajali here. These are kajali bamboo. So it is okay, but so I just told you this morning, guys, on what activities here, guys. So see my tools. Yeah, my tools. See how I do the carpentry here. So it's not perfect, guys, because I'm not a carpenter, but farmer is going to be carpenter. So we'll come back to my house. So very beautiful, guys. See, that's the window of near my bed. That's the window of near my bed. So maybe you are thinking how much it cost me to build that building, guys. So it cost me at that time when I retire, that is almost 100,000 pesos building. More than, because of the materials I use, and it is cemented. It is above the soil here, the ground floor, which is during rainy season, this will be having some water here, because this is formerly a rice field. So that elevation is enough when I observe, even on the highest rainfall, except on the storm, that the super typhoon that hit, the water level comes to the floor. So around 1 meter from the ground here was the water level during the super typhoon. So guys, for this week, May 5, and today, May 5, this is now the update. I was able to plant a lot of plants here, vegetable, in 3 months times that I stay here, guys. So I have produced now, luckily this week guys, I show you that eggplant produces 17 kilos, and still I think the fourth harvest is 17 kilos, and maybe next week I can harvest 20 kilos, so in a week time. So still not the full blast of fruiting. I able to control the attack of the fruit borer, guys. I will show you, guys. This is the way I control the attack of the fruit borer. As I observe, guys, this fruit borer will attack mostly on the early stage of your plant fruits, eggplant fruits. So once this pollinated, these are the flowers. So a bumblebee here is always coming here and pollinate this one. This is pollinated already, guys. After 1 day, the fruit will come out on this. So when the fruit will come out small, so I will put this fruit bag. So this fruit bag, like this, guys, see this will protect the attack of that insect that lay eggs on the fruit. It's just very this my observation, guys. It will attack at the early stage of your fruit, that fruit borer. So this, guys, I have no more this one, guys. See, these are the, see, if the fruit borer will come and attack this one and put the eggs inside that fruit, I will no more. I have no protection. So this one protected. So I observe, guys, when I'm doing the harvesting on these guys. So out of 100 fruits, 5 to 10 been infected with the fruit borer. And like this, guys, I think this is infected with that. See, fruit border, guys. I will cut. See, guys, these are the peak of the fruit border. So I already, it is also attack. So around from 100, so 10 is infected. So it's still manageable. Guys, these are my harvested now, my produce. Ampalaya, I have squash, I have okra or ladyfinger, still almost a kilo. And that one, guys, I produce already 17 kilos. So this is my kitchen, very messy kitchen. Lastly, guys, I cannot show you my 5-star accommodation here because it is messy, guys, and it's very hot now. So here is the building. I show you here. Also, the other side, we'll go to the gate. So that is my gate here. Another gate here. So that's my cottage, guys. That cottage, Abila. That's proceeds of my retirement money. So a lot of space here, guys. I will again develop. That's the brooder of my chickens, chicks, which is hatched on February. Still now big now. So because of the weather, I still almost a kilo now. This chicken. So a lot to be developed, guys, and a lot to clean up. See, guys, my ampalaya, guys. I already harvested 5 kilos here on this area, only 5 kilos on this week. So that's okay, guys. Now another one is sewing up. I think I have to harvest this, guys, now. Additional. We'll harvest that, guys. So I did not able to clean the ground, but I'm planning to expand here for my chicken to have a pre-rinser. I will have guys, they can roam around here. I always appreciate you guys for watching my video, helping me on my blog. And this is an update today, May 5, 2024, and more than 3 months of living here. And that's my beautiful Bahay Kubo. After my retirement, I built that one for my mother cottage, really. It's for my mother to relax Then after the typhoon, I transferred here again, here to my residence in the city, Surigao City. And I decided after 3 years to live again here. 2021, after December 2021, this is that house is abandoned. And just January 25, 2024, 3 years after I live here, I again live on that cottage, my 5-star accommodation, and that is the proceed of my retirement. I built that more than 100,000 feet, and using some bamboos, the patong variety, as the walling of the building. Some wood also I harvested on my farm. So thank you guys. Hoping you will not bored watching my videos. Continuing, hoping you like it. Click that like button. I need that one also. Your views also will help me, and hope you can promote also my farming TV blog. And this is the owner of the Unique Farming TV, the umahan ni Kiloy, Unique Farming TV. It's a blog on my journey on this retirement in doing this farming activities. Thank you guys, and our God bless us all. Shalom.